The United States, of course, can't sever all commerce with one of the biggest economies on the planet. But we must recognize China for the threat it poses to our national security. To counter the threat that China poses, we should do four things. Number one, we should protect ourselves from Chinese espionage and interference. Number two, we should insulate the supply lines of our critical resources from China, including by bringing them back to the United States. Number three, we should insulate all commerce from enabling the Chinese Communist Party's human rights abuses, including their systematic pattern of torture and murder and genocide. And number four, we should vigorously compete to secure our interests. On the first point, one important thing the Department of Commerce does is maintain an entities list, which is a list of foreign parties and companies that engage in activities contrary to American national security interests. When a foreign company is put on the entities list, they are barred from acquiring American technology. In 2019, I led an effort to add to the list of companies, and in 2019 and in 2020, the Trump administration added several Chinese technology companies to the entities list. When Governor Raimondo came before the Senate Commerce Committee in January, I asked her if she would keep those Chinese technologies companies on the entities list. She refused to make that commitment. In fact, she wouldn't even commit to keeping Huawei on the entities list, which is unabashedly an espionage agency of the Chinese Communist Party. In questions for the record, I gave Governor Raimondo a second chance to clearly and explicitly answer these questions, and yet she still refused. Similarly, the governor provided vague non-answers or no answers at all in response to questions for the record on her ethics problems and her conflicts of interest as governor. As my colleagues know, nominees will never be more engaged, more transparent, or more forthcoming than during their confirmation process. That Governor Raimondo has refused to be any one of these speaks volumes to how she would act if confirmed as secretary. The fact of the matter is that there has been a rush to embrace the worst elements of the Chinese Communist Party in the Biden administration. And that includes Governor Raimondo. That's why I placed a hold on her confirmation. And it's why I will be voting not to confirm her to lead the Department of Commerce.